NBA 2K16. And let's get started. Oh, I'm so tired.
It's the 2K.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Houston Rockets. Well, it was the Rockets in their last game with a loss to Miami. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG.
God, this needs to get really boring.
Good. What's up, man? Good to see you. How's the family?
Yes, I'll give you a dunk.
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Make a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight,
If
man.
you heard me, I don't know. But yes, I'll give you a dunk.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Freak.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Clippers. And that result, guys, was a real shame.
76.
Dellavedova in for Smith. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Smith comes in for Moniunas. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. So on the floor for Houston, Ariza is the small forward and Smith the 4. Lawson out there with Thornton, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That shot wide open. Thornton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Man, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
It's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Ramon Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for Houston. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that got Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Freak. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. That's good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Lawson outside. The dish to Thornton. Kicks to Brewer. They set the screen. 3-pointer Lawson. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
I'm sorry.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Miami.
Yeah, and the foul trouble. Coming down the stretch, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
Snatched away.
Oh, what? Oh,
The feed to Brewer. Here's Thornton, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Thornton's got 7. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He kicks to Freak. Good work defensively by Smith.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brewer's shot is off.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
No good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Freak with it. He's against Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit. It's Harden with the drive. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Here's Palmer. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here now a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the 3. Third is Kevin Love.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
And, you know, that opens up some wide lanes and paths to the bucket for their slashers, and they get a lot of room as a result to operate and penetrate. It's a huge benefit having a big fellow who can knock down threes.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. And the Rockets making Marcus Thornton. He's checked in for James Harden. And Thornton kicks to Capella.
And with a pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Love. 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
Second free throw, no good. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers gave them an edge. He had 9 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Knicks, 2 games back.
Well, I think for Cleveland, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Cavaliers leading. Dellavedova, the pass to Palmer. Smith outside. No good from outside. The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Thornton with it. Out defended by Freak. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The steal in transition. Here come the Cavaliers. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first.
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what's your assessment of the team you're playing here tonight?
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back. Freak comes in for Tristan Thompson, and it's Ben McLemore in for Smith. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. McLemore is out there with Irving, and it's Palmer in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving dishes to Freak. McLemore with a screen for Freak. LeBron kicks to Freak. And he lays it straight in. Freak's got 11 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Moniunas passes to Harden. Screen by Howard. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by McLemore. For the lead. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got his second bucket. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
On the wing, Irving. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Beverly. Screen by Howard. Beverly against James. Screen by Howard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Beverly. No good. Great D that time from James. Freak with it, working on Howard. Can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ariza with it. Now defended by McLemore. Moving against Beverly. Howard in the post. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Back to Irving. Feeds it to Freak. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. Off the screen, and that's 2 points on the layup. Motiejunas has got his third bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Howard. Freak dishes to McLemore. Love with the screen for Irving. Freak kicks to McLemore. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Rockets leading by 6. Beverly the pass to Motiejunas. Ariza outside. He dishes it to Harden. From outside, off the mark. Now Irving. He has 6. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Rockets on top, leading by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
Check it out.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Cavaliers with some changes. Freaks checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Houston also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Smith. Harden comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Howard. Patrick Beverly out there with Thornton. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 4.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
A lot is on the line here.
Well, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. Passes it to Palmer. Puts up the baby hook. Yes!
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Harden nails the tray.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And the Rockets with possession here.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Will LeBron, after a...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew,
Dang, look at that. 60 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 blocks, 0 steals. 6, okay. 11 minutes, 3 turnovers, 1 foul. I'd say that's pretty good. Imagine all-time great. So tired. I want to go to sleep, but then I need to make videos, it's really difficult. And I have to go to camp every day. That gets boring. I'd rather stay home and make videos for you guys. Well, you know what time it is. It's the end of the video. If you're new, subscribe. Comment down below. And peace.